All right, what's up, guys? Good morning. It's day number 14 of Grinding Until I Become a Millionaire, checking in, just trying to get rich, be a better person, figure out life, blah, 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 all that good stuff. And these are check in videos. So we're officially on the second week of doing this super consistently, which is nice. It's 6:50 in the morning on the 15th, so we're doing it the following day. But yeah, so anyway, I think I'll keep this one pretty short. I don't have a whole lot to talk about, but yesterday was pretty much a day off, which is unique. I just kind of bopped around and worked on some of the stuff that I've been trying to work on and touch base with the team and I don't know, just different things where it's like, what I realized is that every day you have the option to make a small deposit, right? And that deposit could be in your relationship, it could be in your business, it could be with your team, it could be with your clients. And it's not necessarily about the deposit, but it's about not getting behind, if that makes any sense. So, in a relationship example, you make the little deposit and say, hey, I hope you have a good morning, or hey, you touch base, you make sure you're on the same page, and blah, 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 blah. Whatever that is, right? You do the thing, the little, it's a teeny tiny task. It's just such a small task. And you do it every day, you can stay together, you don't drift apart, right? And what got me thinking about this is on the business side, because there's like small things that I need to be doing, like checking in with the team, checking in with the editors, or just uploading the damn video or assigning the project as soon as I can so that it gets moving. Otherwise, if I neglect it one day, that gap gets a little bigger. Then I neglect it the next day, that gap gets a little bigger. And maybe it's something on procrastination, like procrastinating to have the conversations you need to have, procrastinating to do the things that you need to do, procrastinating to start the project you need to start. Like every time you procrastinate, you just fill in that gap with just a little bit. And next thing you know, when you skip it so much, next thing you know, you're miles apart. You're just so distant that it's un it's not likely that you can bring it back together. And man, that is tough. That sure is tough. Because right now, what I'm looking at is like, fuck, I'm behind on a lot of different pieces of the project. I feel like I've been busy. I feel like I've been doing things, but there's just like little pieces that I didn't upload or that I didn't assign. And now it's like been a few days and now they're getting started. And now there's an issue and blah, 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 blah. So that's one thing that I want to be better at is just like get the shit done that I said I was going to do, that I need to do when it's time to do it, and not worry about anything else. So moving forward, that's something I'm definitely trying to work on. So I had a good news, yes, two good news is potentially. That person I was talking about sounds like things are gonna maybe go in the right direction. And the second thing is I might have a pretty decent sized partnership coming up with an agency to take on their social media clients for them. And that's exciting because that's a bunch of clients. It's overwhelming because I don't know, I just lost potentially one of my really good editors, maybe the second one. I don't know what's going on. Like they're going through some shit and I want to help as much as I can. But yeah, so I'm gonna need to build out a strong team if that's like if I'm gonna be taking on those clients. Like that's something I'm really excited about. I think it's gonna be great, but it's got to be a little bit of a slow build, and I've got to find time on my calendar to do those things. So anyway, that's good news. Good news and bad news. Yeah, I gotta organize. Like there's so many things I need to get done, but sometimes I don't write down the things that need done. Sometimes I do, but then I don't work on them. And like that's why when it's on my list, it's so helpful just to put it out on a piece of paper like, oh, this needs done, this needs done, this needs done. This is a higher priority, boom, 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 move things around. And oh, that's cool. I'm playing around with my little pipeline and can move. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, so yeah, so we've got a handful of clients. It's a very small amount, but we've moved up the average order value, which is cool. And I feel like it should be a lot easier to deliver now for them. So that's what we're working on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot left to update on this one. So we're going to keep this one to 5 minutes and 30 seconds. But day number 14, we'll see you guys tomorrow for day 15. Peace.